Hey, Shalom Makim. I want to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Double honor to the elders of Great Millstone. Much love and respect to you brothers out there doing the work in sincerity and truth, striving for the hopeful elect, enduring all afflictions, and seeking out your own salvation with fear and trembling. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai Waharakak Wadash Barakatam Akim. Alright, I just want to jump into these verses here in Jeremiah chapter 18. Just going into how we don't have anything in control, you know what I'm saying? Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai controls everything, and we have to be mindful that, you know, there's a lot of people out in the world that think they control their own lives and their own destiny, and that's an evil, foolish way to live and think. Because at a drop of a dime, their life can be taken. And we're coming into the Passover, and we all know that it's not a feast or a dinner. You know, this is a solemn assembly, which others brought it out. Solemn means to be serious. So when something's serious, everybody is in their best behavior of being upright, but also with fear. Okay, so it's like I always said, and coming to the understanding when I first came in, respect and fear go hand in hand with one another. One without the other you cannot fulfill. It's just like with faith and works. You can't have one or the other. You have to have both. And the same thing. It goes with respect and fear. Okay, so this is a solemn assembly, and I just want to bring this one out in Jeremiah 18:6. It says, "O house of Israel, cannot I do with you as this potter?" Because when you read up, you brothers can read it up, read it for yourselves if you haven't read it yet. But basically, it's like a parable, you know, that a potter was given, you know, had his material and his clay, and he started creating a vessel, but it wasn't to his liking, so he destroyed it and recreated a new one that it was pleasing to him, you know. So it's the same thing with Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. That's why he said, "Cannot I do with you as this potter? Saith Yahweh, behold, as the clay is in the potter's hand, so are ye in my hand, O house of Israel." Okay? So we know that, we know through scriptures that all Israel is not going to be saved. There's only a small remnant. So the ones that continue to abide in the Lord's hand, that have been engraved in his hand, are the ones that are destined for the salvation, the kingdom, the glory, the promises, and the covenants, you know. All the other ones are going to be destroyed, erased, destroyed, as that potter destroyed the vessel that was displeasing to him. Okay, so the elect are the ones that are going to remain in his hand. All right, like it says in the book of John and in the book of Isaiah, how they have been engraved in the palm of his hand, and no one can take them out, take the elect out of the Most High's hand. Okay, it says, at what instant I shall speak concerning a nation and concerning a kingdom, to pluck up and to pull down and to destroy it. If that nation against whom I pronounced turn from their evil, I will repent of the evil that I thought to do unto them. You know, it's like going back to Egypt. You know, all Pharaoh had to do was humble himself and give them do as the Most High had commanded Moses. has commanded him to let the people go, the Hebrew Israelites, to let them go, then the plagues would have ceased. They would have discontinued from appeasing the wrath of the Most High, because those things were created for the Lord, for vengeance. You know what I'm saying? But he continued in that stubborn heart until the Most High struck every firstborn and took their life. But if he would have repented, he would have the Most High would have backed away. So this is pertaining to Israel. Going back into that history where Israel was all delivered, but in the wilderness they continued to die off. Why? Because they were being rebellious, man. They had waxed fat. Jeshurun has waxed fat, and they began to kick. They were being rebellious, stubborn, stiff-necked, disrespectful, disloyal, unfaithful, right? And it says, and at what instant I shall speak concerning a nation and concerning a kingdom to build and to plant it, right? Because that's what he promised Israel, that he was going to give them, the land flowing with milk and honey, right? The promised land. So he was going to build and plant them there, okay? It says, if it do evil in my sight and it obey not my voice, then I will repent of the good wherewith I said I would benefit them. See? Because what happened? They went into the wilderness, and they were in the wilderness for 40 years, man. Because of the unfaithfulness, their sin, their abominations. So it kept them back from going into the promised land for all those years. So it's about just being predestined from the foundations of the earth, man, the elect, because that's all it's about at the end of the day, man, is the elect. And if you continue to abide in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, he's going to benefit you. You're going to be well off. You ain't going to be over here in America unsure of your life, unsure of a job, unsure of your woman, your children, or how you're going to end up turning out down the road. Everything in the kingdom is going to be set, man. Fixed, unchangeable, unmovable. There's no variableness in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, man. No turning of the shadow, man. They don't change. Okay? So that's what us brothers are searching for and looking for, a kingdom that is built upon a righteousness, man. All right? But it's like I said, if it do evil in my sight, that obey not my voice, then I will repent of the good. So that's what has held us back all these years, man. From receiving certain things, or the kingdom, But now the true worshipers of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua are waking up. All right, and they're realizing that it's far more beneficial for them to serve Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua in spirit and truth than Mammon, than America. All right, than men on the earth, such as Esau, other nations, 2/3, giving themselves over to women or witchcraft, idolatry, whatever wicked form of wickedness they bathe themselves in. Okay, because the true worshipers know that it's far more beneficial for them in this life and the life to come to serve Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, man. It's like that small remnant that went into the promised land. They kept the faith. They kept that understanding and that fear of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. But I just wanted to bring this out, just showing there's other many scriptures that go into the potter and the clay. But I just wanted to speak on Jeremiah 18:6-10. Real quick, let me bring this one out. Book of Proverbs, I believe it's let me see. Proverbs 21:1. The king's heart is in the hand of Yahweh, as the rivers of water. He turneth it whithersoever he will. Every way of man is right in his own eyes, but the Lord pondereth the hearts. You see, so the Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai is the one that controls all things, man. Okay? He controls all things, and he can destroy you or keep you. There's no unrighteousness in Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. And he's not going to just do it just to do it. He does it based off judgments. Okay? Scriptures say that he's a God of knowledge, and he weighs your actions in a balance. Okay? So it says to do justice and judgment is more acceptable to Yahweh than sacrifice. You see, so he's about judgment and justice. So he's not going to just do something just to do it, to play around and to abuse his power. He does it through right judgment. Okay? And like I said, the king's heart is in the hand of Yahweh, so he controls even the kings, you know, the rulers of this world. Okay, he controls all things. All right, and that's where we don't want to fall into into the hands of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, in that sense of him destroying us, you know. So I'm gonna leave it with that. Hope it was edifying. My brothers, stay strong out there. Keep pushing. All right. Until next time.